I often get asked what my favorite wildflower is, and my answer has become very clearly, they're all my favorites. Native prairies are really unique in North America. There's so many intricate relationships between plants and soil and water and insects. It's very, very cool. Of the original 175 million acres of prairie in North America, we're down to 2 or maybe 3%. You know, in thinking about the loss of prairies, I decided that it would be a really good, meaningful thing to do to figure out this puzzle of restoration. Prairie Resto started in 1977, and our mission has always been to integrate people with native plant communities. So today we work with a palette of 50 to 100 species at Prairie Restorations. We also grow our seed, so we have control of the genetic origin. Much like an artist works with paint, we work with plants.
Native prairie species are tantamount. They're very important to our native pollinators because they've evolved together. Plus, the prairie has a long root system that goes deep underground, and that root system holds the soil in place and prevents soil erosion. And when you prevent soil erosion, you're improving water quality. It's carbon sequestration, and that mitigates climate change. The whole thing is just a wonderful ecosystem.
We consult with the landowners, whether it's a homeowner or a solar operator or the U.S. government. We look at the site, we look at soils, we look at all the resources.
So when we started working with Prairie Restoration, we had about 11 acres out of our 37.5 acres that were prairie eligible. And when we got here, it was extremely barren. The prairie had been overfarmed. And we kind of wanted to be ecologically conscious and provide some native habitat. So Prairie Restoration brought to the table an extreme amount of knowledge.
It's got like a real fluffy,
They're
soft...
always kind of checking and looking and, telling us what's going on. So overall, it's been, a wonderful experience working with Prairie Restoration.
River Bluffs Regional Park is about 278 acres in size. This was farmland when I first started, and we thought, we needed to make better use of that, and what better than to convert it back to prairie. So our relationship with Prairie has been fantastic. They were a real innovative company that was on the front end of this whole restoration and renewal of green infrastructure.
We're all trying to figure out how to green the grid, and there's a lot of different solutions, and today we're standing at one, and that is solar energy installed near consumers. But the special thing about this particular field is it incorporates prairie plantings, which gets twice the value from the land.
It was really exciting personally to be able to learn from and partner with Prairie Restorations. Their deep knowledge in exactly what seeds should be appropriate for various soil types, climate patterns, soil conditions, and height limitations has been instrumental in making pollinator-friendly solar a successful endeavor.
There's so many benefits in terms of soil, water, air, insects, birds, mammals. And increasingly, people are realizing the value. And so we, as a species, are also benefiting from all of those things. To be able to stand in a good wetland or prairie or woodland is an experience that everybody should have. And so I would hope that the generations 100 years, 1,000 years from now can do this.